Welcome to the Encouragement Zone with Bishop T. Davis Jr. where your dreams are revived.
Well, good day, everyone. This is the Encouragement Zone with Bishop T. Davis Jr. We have an awesome guest today, my friend, Miss Charnette.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm great.
Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yes.
And we're going to take a break, but call somebody, text them, tell them to tune in. We're going to be blessed today. She's going to give us some great nuggets on how to stay healthy and wealthy. And we'll be back. Don't turn that down.
My name is Joyce Abrams Lane. I am the owner of Virginia's Elderly Day Facility. I am located at 108 Turney Lane in Tony, Alabama. I am licensed and I do provide a home setting. My phone number is 256-885-6657 or 256-694-8180. My email address is joycelane56@aol.com. Hope that you all will come and give me an opportunity to take care of your loved ones. Thank you.
Well, we're back. Miss Charnette, I call her Miss Charnette. She's going to share with us how to stay healthy and wealthy, and she has so much, so I'm going to turn it over to her. She can tell us about herself. She can tell us about what she does, her passion.
Thank you so much, Pastor Davis. It's an honor to be here. I'm just thankful to be here and to share this information with you. As he mentioned, my name is Charnette Willis, and I have a juice bar in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where we make fresh juices, smoothies, smoothie bowls. We have detox teas. So we just have a lot of healthy snacks and things of that nature on the go, where you can stop by and grab you something healthy and get on with your day. I've really enjoyed being at Simply Healthy. We've been there since 2018, and it's just been a joy. It's been challenging at times. I didn't realize how unhealthy we were and how unhealthy we thought. People think so unhealthy. So a lot of times we just want the quick, greasy stuff that tastes so good, but it's not so good for our health. Yeah, so I'm truly thankful to be in the environment of Simply Healthy, where we practice healthy thoughts, healthy eating, just healthy habits, just being more disciplined. And we do that first. We definitely encourage exercise, 30 minutes of exercise, mastering our bodies and getting up and moving our bodies. At Simply Healthy, we believe that our bodies were made to move. And so we do encourage a detox. We have a 15-day challenge that we're doing. We're always doing something to encourage healthier lifestyle. Of course, we got one body, so we got to take care of it. But we do have a 15-day challenge kit that we offer, and it has your detox tea where you can cleanse your system. This tea right here, it comes in instant, and then it also comes in little tea bags where you can brew the tea, but it will get anywhere from just a lot of toxic waste out of your system when you begin to detox. It's a natural urgency, so it's not going to be unnatural. If you catch my drift, you just use the bathroom naturally, but it's just a whole lot more that will come out of your system versus a normal, regular movement. This is definitely a cleanse. And then you have your multivitamin where you're going to replenish your body. And then we have energy. It's called Natural Raw Energy. It gives you mental clarity, helps you focus, and burns 300 to 600 calories. And that is our 15-day challenge cleanse. And then we also have our healthy juices. We make fresh juice daily. We have green juices, we have red juices, we have orange juices, all the colors. Like, we just use fruits and vegetables to make our juices with. So we really enjoy what we do. We make all these funny looking colored things taste really good. To me, it's beautiful. It's just great. Green is just a pretty color to me.
Prosperity.
Prosperity. It means so many things. And the oranges that has ginger in it, we do ginger shots there as well. So we just practice, try to practice a healthy lifestyle.
You gave us a whole lot on the detox, and we'll talk about that later. But the ginger shot is what really got me, because I came to Simply Healthy, and I was having every now and then what we call arthritis, or gout, and things like that. And so you gave me to try the ginger shot. And if you do it on a regular basis, it would definitely make a difference. Now, that's just one. She has so many. But I think it's some ginger in this one. This is mine.
Yeah.
But it really helps with those ailments you start getting when you get a little older. And tell us a little bit about how that works with just the ginger, what it does for your body.
Yes, the ginger does so many things for your body, from weight loss, from nausea, from it help fighting inflammation in your system.
That's it.
Yeah, so it does so many things. It's just good to have. Ginger is just good. All the herbs and leaves and all that stuff is something that our body needs. All the minerals, the vitamins that they contain is really what our body is wanting. You find yourself not being as hungry when you start. It's just a whole different feel. I mean, I highly recommend a cleanse. You can start with the detox tea, and then start making healthier choices once you get all of that waste out of your system, and then begin making healthier eating choices. Now, balance is definitely important, because you don't want to just deprive yourself of all the things, or always feel like, I just can't have that. I can't have that. But it's just in moderation. Those things that are not so good for you should only be done in moderation. And you'll get to a point where that's how I know when my mind is right, when I'm thinking good, when I'm feeling good. If I start making unhealthy choices in my diet, and I start making unhealthy choices, then I know something's off.
Right.
It's like it's time. I need to fast. I need to pray. I need to get somewhere and get myself together, because I'm off. I'm off course.
Well, you talk about detox the body, and we have to detox our mind too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I like that, because me being a pastor, we deal a lot with getting people's renewing of the mind, which that's important, but we also have to work on our body too. Because the Bible says body exercise, it does profit a little. It profits. It profits. And we have to profit in every way. Now, on detoxing the body, along with the juice and the ginger and things, that gets waste out, right? Things that are toxins. Why is that so important to get that out before we really can go forward? Detox. I like the way that sounds. Because I've tried it. I'm on it now.
Absolutely. It's just getting rid of all the old and putting in the new.
Wow.
We just...
That's biblical.
Yeah, just getting rid of all old and replace it with the new. Like, if it's something, and some people, I know this is kind of
gross.
It's kind of off. Some people don't want to use the bathroom.
Well.
And it's like you have to get rid of that old stuff, and then start putting new stuff, good stuff back into your system. We can be carrying around Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow, wait, Paul, you guys slow down, wait. We could be carrying around Thanksgiving dinner now.
Yeah, and it's almost April. It's March.
How does that happen?
Because it just gets compacted.
And it won't come out.
In your system. If you're not using the bathroom, having 2 to 3 bowel movements a day. Yeah. Some people don't
Good
know.
ones.
Good ones. Good one. So, I mean, if you get one good one, that's good. There's some people I've known to not use the bathroom for weeks. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy for us. So, just cleansing our system, drinking lots of water. Water, we always say water is life when we drink our water. And so, it just sits in our gut. And if you leave food long enough in the refrigerator, what happens?
Spoil.
So just think of what happens if it's just sitting in our gut. You know, there's lots of different ways to detox and cleanse your system. I've just found that this system has worked for me. And I really enjoy the products that we use with Total Life Changes. I do partner with a company called Total Life Changes, by the way. And I love their products. I love the Alleviate. This cream here is amazing. It just, you rub it on your skin. It helps relax your muscles. It's just great. It has CBD in it. And we do have some other different things that you can take as well to go along with your cleanse, just to start replenishing your body. Because you got to get rid of that old stuff. So we do have things that you can replenish with the new.
See, I can relate to that. Get rid of the old and replace it with the new. And we're going to take a break now. We'll be back because we're on something good right now. And we're going to come back and get a little deeper into it. Don't turn that down. This is the Encouragement Zone.
Hello, I'm Charnette Willis, and I'm with Simply Healthy in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. We're at 4901 Sportsplex Drive, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. We make fresh juices and smoothies and smoothie bowls and detox teas. We just believe in healthy living on the go. We have amazing products. We have our supplements with our detox teas. We have things for energy. We have things to replenish your body. So be simply healthy. Thank you.
We're back. Miss Charnette, you got my mind going in how you were talking about when you empty, you got to replace. And I was thinking about the word of God when it says, with 7 demons, if you cast a demon out of someone and you don't replace it with spiritual things, 7 more demons will come back more powerful than the one that was cast out.
Wow.
Now, what you're saying is the same thing about our body. When we detox, when we eliminate those things, the Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner, we got to replace it with something healthy.
Yes.
Now tell us a little bit about why we need to do that.
Yes.
And how.
I mean, you have to begin to weigh your options, or to, I guess, go and explore your options. And that is in the produce section. Just like they say, stay out the middle aisles. Just stay in the front of the grocery store if you can. And, you know, we just try to make the juicing convenient for you. These are things that you can do at home. I actually started because I started in the beginning before I took it seriously, because I was wasting. I would always have these good ideas. I'm going to cook this, and I'm going to cook that, and I'm going to cook this, and then I was letting them go to waste. I was wasting all of my produce, and so I had a friend say, "Why don't you juice it?" And I started juicing. And so I'm going to give you guys a tip. If you put green apple and lemon with anything, I don't care, spinach, kale, broccoli, whatever green that you like, if you put some apple and lemon, it makes it taste really good. So that's just the tip.
Green apple and lemon.
And with anything, it tastes really good. It kind of sweetens it up. We don't use any sugar, like refined sugars or anything.
Stop right there. So sugar is not good in its the processed state.
Oh gosh, sugar was what was really killing me. Like literally killing me. It drained all my energy. I craved it so much, but it drained my energy so bad. It was like I get a rush, and then it would just, I would crash. So, you know, the natural sugars, they don't bother me, especially since I've detoxed all of the refined sugars and things out of my system.
How long does it take to get that refined sugar out? I guess drinking a lot of water helps. Yes. Just drinking a lot of water helps. But to cleanse the body, it usually takes, some time, 20 to 30 days to cleanse your system. So we definitely recommend, and it's really an ongoing process because it's constant. We're always putting something in, or we're putting something on our skin. Our biggest organ is our skin. And we're constantly putting lotions and perfumes and different things. We're touching things. And they go inside. It's in our skin. Wow. At one point they were saying that Germ-X was causing liver issues for people. No. Because it has so much alcohol. So when the pandemic came, we were using all that Germinex. It was not good for us.
That's what they say. It was causing different things, like on your liver because it has so much alcohol. But if you think about it, our largest organ is our skin. So, just cleansing the system, making better choices. What I've always been told is the more colorful, the more healthy. The more colorful, the more healthy. So when you start eating, and I always look at it as eating dead food or live food, and I want all the living.
You want the living.
I want the living. I want to live.
well, just to piggyback on something we talked about before we came on the air, you asked me and my youth pastor, do you want to see your grandchildren?
Yeah.
So we want to live to be able to enjoy our families in a healthy state, quality of life. And seem like the older we get, that's kind of hard to do in a sense because we're not disciplined. Jesus, when I go back to the Bible, Jesus and the disciples did a lot of walking. Apostle Paul, they did a lot of traveling. They exercised normally because it was a lifestyle. Older, in the older days, my parents worked. My father worked the garden. He's 93, still living, but he worked outside. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do the minimum amount I have to now, and that's not good. But we need to continue to exercise for this to work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For our bodies to work, for our bodies to function, even if it's, like I said, jump out of the bed and get that heart rate going and do some jumping jacks and do some push-ups. I used to do 7-minute workouts. And what it did for me, my daughter she was an athlete, so she didn't think that I was doing anything because they would do 2-hour strenuous workouts, and I would do a 7-minute workout. She's like, "Mom, you're not doing anything," but they would be very intense, intense workouts. So when I went to hang out with my sister and brother-in-law in California, and they wanted to go run, I was able. They were surprised at my endurance. But it was those 7-minute workouts that I did every day that allowed me to be able to run for a long time. Not run fast, but jog. We could jog for a long time. They were very surprised. I was actually surprised, but because my endurance was built to where I can maintain with them. But just getting up and moving our bodies. The big thing I like now, when I don't feel like doing all that extra heart moving and all that stuff, is stretching.
Wow.
Stretching and breathing.
Yeah.
A lot of times people think yoga is not, it was another culture that, came up with yoga, but stretching feels so good. And that's a big part of exercise.
Right.
Well,
when you go to NBA game or football game, if you get there early, the players do a lot of stretching. I mean, it was amazing how much stretching they would do and pulling and, getting their bones where if they do fall, they won't get injured too often. And that's very important, even for athletes. So it's important for us too. Because when we preach, and I'm bringing it to the spiritual side, we get animated, a lot of us. But you don't want to just be in shape for 30 minutes an hour on Sunday or Wednesday. You want your body to stay in shape. So if you're called on to minister, some people have to minister 5-6 days a week. Their body has to be in shape. So whatever job we have, whether it's in the spiritual realm, preaching or teaching or traveling, we still have to keep our bodies in shape.
Absolutely.
And that's something we need to do. I'm in 66, and if the Lord allows me to continue to minister in that capacity, I want my body healthy.
Absolutely.
And I know sugar has to get out. That, what you call a white sugar, flour, light bread, and those things are so easy to eat.
It's so easy.
It's just so convenient, So you are trying to help us with your ministry. I call this a ministry, to keep our bodies healthy. So we can minister or do whatever we do as long as we can.
As long as we can and feel good. We have so much, now more than ever, so we have work to do. We got so much work to do. Like, look at where our kids and our generation, we got to help them out a little bit. They're starting to forget, And God is still, he's real. He's and I believe what was a revelation to me is when I started having little ailments in my body, and I wasn't not feeling good, feeling tired, feeling like I needed more energy, and feeling like, it's like, what is going on? And God said, give your body what it needs and it'll take care of itself. I'm like, what is that? Mm-hmm. And it's live, living food, water. I'm not always as obedient as I can be in that area. Mm-hmm. That's the area that I feel like he has dealt with me, is in my, like in my eating, just to make sure that my body stayed in, functions properly, like he intended for it to function. So, I just love health and wellness. I advocate for health and wellness, and I just want everybody to, because if you feel good, you start looking better. You start looking better, you feel better, you won't be so mean. We got to live in a world with you. Come on, we got to make this whole world a better place.
You just said something. You mean people are mean sometimes, not because they're
just mean. Yeah.
They don't feel good.
They don't feel good because they be full of.
We're going to break right there. We'll be back. I want you to talk about that, because that's going to help me in ministry to understand people better.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Yes.
I encourage you to get the book. This book, Gratitude, is a great book. You can get it on Amazon.com, or you can go to DocRockLeadership.com and get this amazing book. You will not be disappointed. And hey, get the book. I'm Doc Rock. You join me at the top. Get a Gratitude. It's going to change your life. Gratitude.
Okay, we're back. When we went out there, when we went to this commercial, you said that when we feel bad, our bodies feel bad, we have a bad attitude.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And it took me not feeling good to understand that. And to understand my mom, to understand, people that you might run into at the store or whatever. And now I have a little more compassion for that. And I also have something to offer them. So now if it came down to it, if it came down to it, whether it's a kind word, a smile, something, some detox tea, I will recommend this to anybody. If you show me that you don't feel good or something, I'm going to leave you with something. A sample, a smile, a kind word or something, if I have the time to do it. So yeah, I really truly believe that. I truly believe, and it gave me a whole nother outlook when you see somebody behind the counter and they're being mean, or you just never know what they're going through.
You don't.
In their body, or somebody else in their family sick, or something's always going on. And a lot of times I do relate it to them not feeling good. So when you're not feeling good, I'm sure you don't want to be bothered either.
I hadn't thought about it like that, but you're right. Sometimes I frown, I roll my eyes. My wife sometimes said, "Don't you roll your eyes at me?" Sometimes we do things and don't realize why we're doing them, because it's not the person, but it's how we feel. So we kind of take it out on the next person. So we should keep that in mind, not let our feelings dictate our response.
And a lot of it has to do with our diet.
Our intake. Not enough rest.
Yep. Garbage in, garbage out. Like if you are putting garbage in, the things that we watch, like I'm big even on that. Like the things that we watch, the things that we listen to. My daughter, they try to get me to watch scary movies. I don't think I would be scared. I just don't want to rehearse that type of stuff in my mind. Right. There's so many other good things that I could think about. I don't want to be thinking about that stuff. I mean, some 48 news, the bad news. I don't like, I want to be aware, but I don't want to digest that stuff. And, even that's with their food and all of that. To me, it's all in the same. Right. The food, the conversations we have, all of that it's affecting us, our health. It's affecting us. And I think even if we get good food, I don't know how true this is, but I heard someone say that people are depressed and stressed out because they eat a lot of meat and they're abusing the animals. So you could have just ate an animal that had been abused, that was distressed.
Right.
You ate it. It was stressed out, and you didn't eat the stress.
God told Israel don't eat blood or animals that have been strangled. I mean, it's biblical, really. It's really biblical when you think about it. Daniel, he got elevated in the Babylonian kingdom basically because he stuck with the diet of his nationality, the Jews. He said, "You're giving me food that I'm not even lawfully supposed to eat," and he stuck with that veggie diet. And look what happened. He got elevated all the way to one of the highest government officials, even in captivity.
That's enough for me to want to eat healthy. I don't know enough.
And like you go to, you spoke about food that spoils in the refrigerator. Now we know that a lot of the food will not spoil quick because they put chemicals in it.
Preservatives, yeah.
And so I went to get some of that, what we call Ezekiel bread, grain in our Publix, and they told me where it was, but it was in it was frozen.
It's in a cooler.
Because it spoils pretty quick because it doesn't have the preservatives, but it's so much better for you, and it costs a little more. But I don't want to just stick to what a 21-day fast in January and then go back and put junk in and junk comes out. So pray for me.
Yes.
Pray for us all that we'll be disciplined.
Yes, and it takes time. It does. It takes time. It's a lifestyle. It's something you have to decide every day. Every day. That's why people meal prep, and that's again why we're Simply Healthy, is try to make it simple, so we can do it for you. If you don't have time, we'll make it for you. We'll make the juice for you. So and a lot of times people they say, well, I like to eat my vegetables, and that's great, eat them. But this is sometimes the quickest way that I can get them in my body.
Now, what's in this? I know people have been looking at this. Mean Green. Well, do yourself a favor and visit the website or go down to Muscle Shows and visit her place of business, and you will be blessed. I can assure you that. And maybe we'll come back in about 15 or 21 days or 90 days, and we'll see where we are.
Yes.
Ms. Charnette, it's been a blessing having you. It's been a great, good day. It's been a great day.
Thank you.
And remember, when people have a bad attitude, don't hold it against them.
They need to detox.
We'll see y'all later. This is Encouragement Zone with Bishop T. Davis Jr.
We hope you were blessed by this program, and it's our prayer you were encouraged. Join us again next on The Encouragement Zone with Bishop T. Davis Jr., where your dreams are revived. Be blessed and see you next time.